Welcome back everyone, welcome back. I took a week off work and I said, man, I'm just gonna put out as much video as I can. So what I did, I bought all the stuff to finish under the hood, bought the stuff to finish the roof, and I bought the stuff to do all the trims inside the car. And wouldn't you know, so I bought 2 yards of carbon fiber to redo the roof. To redo the roof, Jeff Higgins, I tell you. So instead of getting one piece of carbon fiber that's 2 yards long, I got 2 1 yards. Now what what am I gonna do with that? Like, I bought carbon fiber before. The piece that I bought for the inside came in 1 roll. This one came in 2 pieces, and now I have to send it back and order more. And you know, my stuff comes from the US, and I'm gonna have time to go back and forth all the time. The stuff for under the hood I didn't get enough of, and the only thing I got done was all the trims for the inside. I didn't get enough of that either, but thank God they sell it here. I get it. I got it here in Canada, which makes my life a lot easier. So the only video I had done, and because this stuff, you don't want a lot of dirt on it, I can't do much more in the garage, so I'm limited to what I can do. So what I decided to do, all the pieces from inside the car, they all have that black material on it. And since I'm doing the roof and the armrest, and you'll see, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you'll see pictures of them and more coming. The columns, the B columns, the front columns, the rear columns, it all had that black material on it. So I decided to do Alcantara on it. But where is that piece? 1 second. So I decided to rip off all the stuff off these. Like, this is one of the columns, to redo an Alcantara. Because this is all fabric, right? And I'm making the car look nice. So as you can see, I started, and I'm not joking here. This stuff is not coming off. And even when it came off, I still had to clean off all of that. And I'm telling you, man, I'm not weak. I might be skinny, but I ain't weak. This stuff is just not coming off. It's weird because you see some stuff in BMW where the stuff is coming apart. I don't know what the frig they used to hold this on, but it's on there. So what I end up doing is I bought 2 more used for 20 bucks from eBay. Would you believe that? They were gray, but I painted them black, and then I put all the stuff on it. I did a few pieces just to see how it worked out. I know it's hard to tell the difference, but this is flocking, so this is almost like Alcantara, and this is just a regular material that comes in the car. I can see it in person. I don't know how good the camera is picking it up, but this one hasn't been done yet, but these ones have been done. As you can see, I can't touch them yet because they're still wet, and I still have to wait till they dry to shake them off. But now I'm going to show you what I did, because like I said, this is just a regular cloth material that came in the M3, and I want it to be Alcantara because of other stuff that I'm doing in the car. And tell you, you're just going to have to wait to see. So let me show you the process of doing all this flocking. So I bought the flocking kit which comes with the flocker, the powder, and the glue. Glue comes in a little can like this, so I have it in just a little bowl here, and I'm gonna roll it onto here. But because this is fabric, it's gonna suck in a lot more of this stuff. If this was harder, like a hard surface, it would be fine. But because it's material, some of it is gonna actually soak in the material. And I tried ripping this shit off, and trust me, no, that's why I'm doing the flocking, because I was gonna do the regular Alcantara, but oh boy, it's way too time consuming and messy, because after you rip it off this stuff, off this, there's still a lot of stuff you have to clean off, and it's so hard to come off. Not the cleaning up part, just getting the fabric off the piece of plastic. I don't know what kind of glue the BMW used, but man, this stuff just wasn't gonna peel off. So if anyone says your M3 is peeling, wow, I don't know what they were doing or where they parked it, because I had a hard time. So I'm just gonna roll the glue, and I do one at a time because you want it to be as tacky as possible. You don't want the glue to start drying on you. So I just do one piece at a time. So let me just roll this out and then we can get back to the video. Once you have it with all the glue on there now, you just grab your flocker and you just start putting powder on it. Or whatever, I call it powder, but I guess it's some form of a powder, but it's all suede Alcantara. And you just keep this process going all the way. Try not to miss any spot. No, for a lot of you guys who like to beat your meat, you should be very good at this, if you know what I mean. And I'm sure you do. I have paper on the ground that if I waste it, I can reuse it, but you know what? I rather it done properly than worry about too much powder coming out. You always buy more powder just to make sure it's done properly. And I look at it, see if I'm missing anything. Yep, right back here. And that's it. This piece is done, and I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna let this sit and dry. Then I'm gonna show you when it's done. I have to do the back deck, so I'm doing all the support columns and all the back deck. And wouldn't you believe it that I forget to turn on the camera when Frank is doing the back deck. So unfortunately, I don't have a lot of footage to show you of me doing it, but I will have footage of the entire pieces that's done. Now I just have to blow all the excess off, and then I'm gonna give you guys a final look on what they look like. I did this last night at 5, it's now about 7 or 6, I don't know, somewhere around there. So I still need more time to dry, but I can blow all the excess off now, and that's what I'm gonna do. There it is. There's only one messed up spot, is right there. I'm gonna touch it in. There was a little speck there last night, and I tried to get it off, but man, this stuff feels good. I should have left the speck there, because now, and I would have easily got it off, but there they are. Look and feel damn good, I'm telling you. Wow. It feels just like the real thing. Jeez, man. Yeah. And these visors, here they are, all taken apart, all redone. Just gonna have to be careful with them, especially when the wife drives the car. You know, women in visors already. But wow, love the way they turned out. You would have thought the car came from the factory like this. Took my time and do everything, but that one little mofo, I gotta patch that in. I can't put them back in just yet because I don't want any of this getting dirty. So what I'm going to do is go hide these somewhere inside the house, because I still have to sand the exterior of the car. I still have to sand the roof and do the roof. I'm not putting any of the trim back in until all that's done, because I don't want to, after all this hard work, they get messed up. So I will wait until the end, and then I put them back in. Now, I'm not gonna promise anything, because like I said, I had a whole plan for this week and it all went awry. This is the only thing I got done. And this stuff is very, very easy to do. Just follow, I didn't read the instructions, shit, I just watched the videos. But once you put the glue on, don't wait for it too long. You don't want it to start drying on you. Then the stuff won't stick properly. You need it nice and wet. So I didn't do all this at once. I did it in different batches. And it turned out great. Love the way it looks. Except for that one piece. But enough of that. So I gotta return. I bought more carbon fiber. I think next week I'm gonna go pick them up. And I'm working on side skirts right now, making my own, because the ones I see, I don't really like them. And then if I like them, they're like $800 US. I'm sorry guys, when you're in Canada and you see something for $800 US, and by the time you do the conversion and get it here, it's like $1,200 US, and I'm not paying that kind of money for side skirt when I can make my own one of a kind. I know people are gonna be bitching. You know what? Let's not even go there. But love the way it turned out. You know what to do, guys. Give it a thumbs up. you know, all that stuff. Likes, comment, share. If you got any questions, let me know. I'll try and answer them. But love the way it looks, and it might not be for everyone, but it sure as hell is for me. So just remember to subscribe, share, like, you know, all that great stuff, and see you on the next one.